To send Bitcoin over the Lightning Network, you need to understand the basics of how it works. The Lightning Network is a second-layer payment protocol that enables fast and cheap transactions. On the Bitcoin blockchain, it achieves this by creating a network of payment channels between users, allowing them to transact without having to settle every transaction on the blockchain. First, you need to have a Lightning Network compatible wallet. There are several options available, including mobile and desktop wallets. Choose a wallet that supports the Lightning Network and has a user interface that you are comfortable with. Next, you need to open a payment channel with the recipient. This involves funding the channel with a certain amount of Bitcoin, which will be locked in the channel until it is closed. The amount you fund the channel with will determine how much you can send to the recipient. To open a payment channel, you need to have a connection to the Lightning Network. This can be done by connecting to a Lightning node, either directly or through a wallet that provides a connection to the network. Once you are connected, you can search for the recipient's node and open a payment channel with them. Once the payment channel is open, you can send Bitcoin to the recipient. This is done by creating an invoice, which is a request for payment. The invoice will specify the amount of Bitcoin to be sent in the payment hash, which is used to verify the payment. The recipient will then receive the invoice and verify it. If everything checks out, they will send a payment receipt, which will confirm that the payment has been received. The payment will then be settled on the blockchain. But this can take some time, usually a few minutes. It is worth noting that the Lightning Network is still a relatively new technology and it is not without its risks. There is a risk of payment channels being closed or funds being lost. So it is essential to use reputable wallets and follow best practices to minimize these risks. In terms of best practices, it is recommended to use a wallet that provides a good user interface and is easy to use. It is also essential to keep your wallet and Lightning node up to date, as this will help to ensure that you have the latest security patches and features. In addition, it is recommended to use a reasonable fee when sending Bitcoin over the Lightning Network. The fee will depend on the amount you are sending and the capacity of the payment channel. It is also a good idea to have multiple payment channels open, as this will give you more flexibility and options when sending Bitcoin. Overall, sending Bitcoin over the Lightning Network is a relatively straightforward process, but it does require some understanding of the underlying technology. By following the steps outlined in this guide and using reputable wallets and following best practices, you can safely and securely send Bitcoin over the Lightning Network.